Hey friends, it is round 2, P2, day 4, and I am down 1.6 today. I am at 138.4, which is the lowest weight that I ever achieved in my last round, P2, 3, or 4. So it's kind of amusing that that's the weight that I end up this morning. I always seem to go back to those favored weights that you hang on to for a while, to sit at for a while. So let's see, I was concerned yesterday because I had only a 0.4 loss. Yes, it was a loss, which is wonderful. Just so soon in my P2, I was just a little freaked out by such a small amount and worried that it may have been the Greek yogurt. So obviously having a 1.6 yesterday, I had Greek yogurt again, and I also had blueberries rather than strawberries, which blueberries are not on the protocol in P2, and I tossed them in just to see what would happen. So things went well yesterday. As far as eating goes, I was a little bit hungrier than normal, but I can recall that being the same case the first week of P2 in my last round. So I wanted to talk a little bit about hair loss. I know everyone else is talking about it. I have a lot of hair, people remark upon it all the time. It's extremely thick. I have it straightened chemically, and then I also straighten it myself after I wash it. Otherwise, I have aboriginal, poofy, frizzy hair. So I went and saw my hairdresser yesterday, and she immediately remarked upon the fact that I have lost a considerable amount of hair. She has done my hair for probably 20 years. And she didn't even put her hands on my head before she noticed that my hair loss was considerable. And, you know, P2, yeah, I always lose hair, and I lost a little bit of hair in P2 last round. It was P3 that I really started noticing it and actually remarked upon it in a vlog, and I was like, whoa, you know, I have a lot of hair. I could stand to lose some, you know, even get it thinned, and now I don't have to worry about that because I'm losing some hair. In the last week and a half to 2 weeks, so I would have been, you know, right smack in the middle of P4 and then entering my second round of P2, I am losing some serious hair, and it's not breakage. It, like Not Enough Hours said this morning, it is full strands coming from the root, dropping, and I feel them falling all around me all day long. And when I think that I've pulled everything out that could possibly be pulled out, there's more. There's a lot of hair that has fallen off of my head. And so I guess I'm not as worried about it because I have so much hair to lose. If I didn't have a lot of hair, it would freak me out. It would concern me. I just want to know when it's going to stop. And I know this is from something that I did two months ago or whatever. It's not what I'm doing right now. It's actually what I've already done. It's already happened. And you know, I have no doubt that it's going to grow back in. It's going to take a while to fill in the amount of hair that I've lost. I'm just wondering at what point it's going to stop, because it started in P3, it's continuing in P2. I want to say that it's lightened up and it's not as much, but you know, even my mother looked at me and said, your head looks thinner, and I chuckled because I thought my head looks thinner. Well, yeah, I've lost 30 pounds. My face looks thinner. But I think what she was meaning by that statement was my hair is not as poofy. I don't have as much hair on my head. So another thing I wanted to touch on, I know, you know, my first round I was worried about the shampoo and over conditioning and going to get my hair colored, and would it create a stall. I had my hair colored yesterday. I conditioned it twice yesterday. and had loss overnight. So, you know, when we get worried about using products and having issues with it causing a stall or a game, you know, I don't change my shampoo. I don't change my conditioner. I don't change my soap. I still shave. I don't use a shaving cream. I just use soap when I shave. But I don't really change my products other than my facial moisturizer and my beloved Burt's Bees lip balm, because the first ingredients in that, of course, are oil. So I struggle, you know, letting go of those two things. But other than that, I don't change my products. I have guests coming again this weekend, and we'll be cooking. It's my husband's birthday. We're having a large barbecue. And so I'm trying to figure out the menu. My last guests were in town, and I was in P4, P3, 3-ish, 4-ish, and maintained and didn't have any issues. But now I'm in P2, and I'm going to be handling a considerable amount of food. On top of my husband's favorite dessert is a triple layer chocolate cheesecake that I make, and it is not P2 friendly. So don't go looking for Miss HCG Girls P2 friendly recipe from me. This is most definitely a high sugar, high chocolate, high fat, high carb, the whole shebang. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to please everybody and get this menu settled before too much time goes by. And it, you know, Saturday is upon us. We are also going out to dinner Friday night, the whole family, to a pizza pasta restaurant. And obviously I can only have a salad, and my favorite red wine will not be on the menu that day. I'm really trying to keep it clean this round. So pleased with the 1.6 this morning. Would love to have seen a little bit lower, but I know tomorrow will be a great day to reach an all-time low following the HCG protocol, and I'm excited to see that number. And if anyone wants to remark upon this whole hair loss issue with, you know, some of the old timers that have done numerous rounds and it's been a few years, I would love to hear someone jump on the YouTube and say, hey, yeah, it happens, and then it starts growing back after this amount of time. I know everybody's different. Everyone has different amount of hair, has lost different amount of weight, has done a different amount of rounds. But it would just be interesting to hear someone say, yes, I did it, and yes, it started growing back 3 months later, or yes, actually, take a look at me now, I'm bald because I followed the HCG protocol. Because I need to go buy a wig if that's the case. I'm not going to stop the protocol because of hair loss, but I would love a reply on that. So, all right, everybody, have a great day, and we will chat at you tomorrow. Ciao.